Hey everyone, Carlopix here, and welcome back to the second installment of the Golden Dragons. So yeah, it's coming along pretty well. In the previous video, I got one quarter of it complete, so I should be doing another quarter in this video. And yeah, pretty exciting. It's coming along really quickly, and it's a bit of relief from the epicness that Alice in Wonderland was. So let's continue. So I have noticed that the adhesive and the special stones, like it just doesn't quite line up with the image on the canvas. I thought it was me at first and that I was putting stones on just wrong, you know, and because it is a little hard to see. But I've double checked a few and it just doesn't line up. I guess it's meant to be that way, that it's part of the imagery, but I don't know. I'll reserve absolute judgment until it's complete, but yeah, it's a bit confusing. I am still happy with my choice to put the specials on last. It has just been a lot easier to maneuver them around that way. But I am wondering though if these the teardrop ones are bigger than what the design calls for. Because I swear I'm lining them up as perfect as I can, but like it's still a very tight fit. And I've even had to remove a few of the round diamonds just to, you know, get them in there. It covers up where the round diamond was, so it's a bit odd, but hey. I am really loving this big tray, but does anyone have any tips on pouring back into the containers? I keep spilling diamonds everywhere when I do it. Grace, I am not. these Harbor Freight boxes are really great, and I do hope that they last. And I was so excited about them that I went ahead and ordered 2 sets for my mom, and she just got them. And she looked at them and she said she really loved them, and they'll be super handy for when she's traveling, and they're just like the perfect size for that. And then she proceeded to tell me that she was going to order 3 more sets. So I said, awesome. Great job, Mom. I'm glad she likes them. So, of course, I had to do a little bit of research on Chinese dragons. And dragons are the 5th animal in the Chinese zodiac. And it's the only mythical creature in the Chinese zodiac. So I thought that was very interesting. All of the others are based on real animals. And the main characteristics of a dragon are power and intelligence. But dragons are also further broken down by the elements: earth, wood, fire, water, and metal, or gold. So concentrating on the gold dragons, and according to this website, they are natural, straightforward, and unpredictable people. This website also lists famous golden dragons. So Florence Nightingale was one, Bruce Lee, John Lennon, they were all gold dragons. And I just found out that my mom is a gold dragon as well. She is definitely unpredictable. She's also quite natural and straightforward, so it makes sense to me. Zodiac aside, or maybe not, but back in the day, dragons represented imperial power. So only Chinese emperors were permitted to wear robes with dragons on them. And it was considered taboo if there were any like sculptures or paintings or any kind of imagery of dragons to be damaged in any way. Like, it was extreme bad luck. And I believe there were punishments for anyone that, whether accidentally or purposefully, disfigured any kind of dragon imagery. So they were highly regarded. I do like how there are 5 elements in the Chinese culture instead of just the 4. When I was a kid, I saw this early 80s kung fu movie. It's a really crappy and ridiculous movie, but I absolutely loved it. And in it, it had these ninjas they were enemy ninjas, and they were based in the 5 elements. And so their territories were split in the 5 elements, and the heroes of the movie had to go through and fight these 5 elements. And then the ninjas in these 5 elements used those elements as the base of their attacks. So yeah, that made sense. Fire, they had fire swords, and the water ninjas attacked from the water, and it was cool, right? Well, I thought so as a kid. But then the gold ninjas, I was like, well, how are these guys gonna attack? Surely they'll use like, metal ninja stars or something, right? No. They had these shiny gold umbrellas that they would spin around, and they would use that and the reflection to blind their enemies. And then they had like these darts that shot from these umbrellas. And it was just it was so silly. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. I got nothing else to say about that. It was a great movie though for me. I just want to say thank you to everyone who voted in the polls as to which epic piece should be next. And it looks like the Great Wall piece won out, and I shall be starting that one soon. So prepare and get excited, because I know I am. All right, so we've got about half of the golden dragons done today. It's looking pretty good, coming along pretty quickly. In the first episode, that one took me about 5 hours, but I was very slow at the start. This quarter took me about 4 hours, and I think it's just getting faster. So yeah, we should be done with this in no time. Hope you are enjoying this series, very short one, thankfully. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!